MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, please welcome your 2018 National League champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Welch. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Now here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 0-2 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. And he falls behind 0-2. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Ready now, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Batting fourth.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Popped him up. Kingery will put this one away, and his side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Still no score. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay. But they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. That's popped up. Seager waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock.
Leading
He's set
up
to lead
for the
off the
Dodgers,
home half of the second.
the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's Corey Seager, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Ball even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher,
Stepping in,
16.
number 16. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Pollock at second. Seager is over at first with 1 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This is foul right side. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Nola, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Nola.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that
Now
before
back,
he even got in the
the center
box,
fielder,
and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, JT Realmuto as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Realmuto corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Turner.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And he takes ball one. Muncy, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
There to take it in is, but he can't make the catch. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2, and he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
For the Dodgers,
good stuff, Heidi.
right
Thanks.
fielder, Alex.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one last
play.
look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge
review,
and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
Stepping in now, number 16. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will track it down. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
It looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ryu, the runner at third. Peterson on second. Muncy at first. One gone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Kingery is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Verdugo. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Number 16 has a play, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Adam Morgan, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
The batter, number 5.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield in his stinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Corey Seager is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you've got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Number 16.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Hyunjin Ryu. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan.
Oh, he swings his arm behind his back and knocks it down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies 9. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. And he makes the catch in the corner. In now, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
17.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more of Game 1. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Turner is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
He's set. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu.
For the Dodgers.
So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Now, listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alvarez.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Andrew Knapp is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Philadelphia, number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pollock. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Pollock at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson on the run, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Number 16 is under it, and that retires the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Stepping into the box, number 16. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, David Freese.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Due up on the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Down the first baseline, Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's got a 3 for 5 line. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit back up the middle. Muncy moving to his right. Throw on the first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the opener here in the division.